Hey guys, today I'm filming my next Hit It or Quit It thoughts on hauls, where I'm going to be reviewing all the products I featured in a haul video a year ago to let you know my current thoughts on those products. And unfortunately, there are a couple things here that I love, but a lot of things that I regret buying. So I will be moving pretty quick because there's not too much. This was a pretty good month last year, which is great because y'all know this year has been quite crazy. So I have purchases, gifts, and PR here. So ColourPop had a weekend with free shipping, so I picked up two things that have been on my wish list. First was a ColourPop Creme Gel Liner in Get Lucid. I was hoping this would be an alternative to one of my favorite, oh my gosh, why am I blanking? Rosette. And no, this is, you know, like a copper with a little bit of pink in there. And this is a great option for me to have as a good like warm tone metallic eyeliner. I have this in my everyday makeup basket right now because this is something that I will like using in the summertime, but especially in the fall. But I have two Holy Grail liners that I finished up from ColourPop last year that were a rose gold and a copper, and you know, this I don't think it's quite as good as those, but I do really love this. I would call this a favorite and definitely a good purchase. Then I picked up the lightest color of the ColourPop So Juicy Plumping Lip Liner because unfortunately the whole line was not available at Ulta. And this is the color Love That, which I was hoping would be a really nice like light beigey pink, but this is something that's in my chopping block because this is not as pink as I was hoping it would be. It's a little beigey looking. I mean, right here in my hands it looks nice, but I just need to play with it more. I really do love this formula though. I already used up Westwood this year, which was a great like slightly warm mauve, and this is a really like creamy formula though. It doesn't totally set down, so I can see a lot of people not liking this. I find this more creamy than the ones that you have to sharpen from ColourPop. I went through it really quickly, but I loved it. And this is plumping because it has that cooling sensation. So the shade is not a favorite. I'm not sure if I regret it or not. Then we have a Milani purchase from Ulta, and I know I got these for a really good deal. This is something where both of these I think are fine, but I wish I didn't make this purchase because I really haven't used these very much. This is the Milani Cheek Kiss Cream Blush in Nude Kiss that so many people love. This is not nude though. This is like rose. It's fine. It is a fine, very dewy cream blush formula. And you know, it's a pretty shade. I think this sheers out nicely, but I just don't reach for this compared to other things that I have. So if I could go back in time, I would not have purchased that. Then I have the Milani Keep It Full Max Bombshell Plumping Lip Balm. This is a burning plump, but it does have that like soothing serumy consistency. I think this is a good alternative to the Buxom Plump Shot Lip Plumper in the clear, which is nice because that one is expensive and also burns, but this is not something that I needed. I haven't reached for it a ton, and I am not very good about using clear lip plumpers. So it's a good product. Both of these are good products, but not something that I needed and that I wish I did not purchase. Then something that was a good purchase was the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Oil in Frosted Buns. This was the limited edition one from last summer. I don't know if this is one of the shades that got added to the permanent line. One of them did. I'm not sure if this was this one or Coppa Cookie, but this is a great formula. I knew they would eventually come out with this, and I'm so glad that they did. The new colors look amazing, and this is just really smooth on the lips. It's not sticky, but it's not greasy oily. It does have some beautiful shimmer in here, great shine, makes the lips look full. This is definitely a favorite, a win for sure. So really happy that I picked that one up. Then I had also gotten one of the Nabla Cupid's Arrow liner in a limited edition shade, which was called Melon. I did not use it and I ended up returning it. I bought it because it was on sale and I love that formula, but I'm not gonna wear an orange eyeliner, so I'm glad I returned that brand new. Something that I did not return that I wish I did would be this Urban Decay Naked Wild West palette. This is something that I have had my eye on over the years, and I think that it's a, you know, a really gorgeous color story. And I think the Urban Decay is a fine formula, but not as good as Indies. I got this for like 12 bucks and I still have barely used it. So I don't know. If you're interested, let me know. I might be open to selling this, or I could definitely gift this to a friend. I know I have friends that would like this, but I should have saved my 12 bucks. I really should have. Then I did get a gift from my husband. I don't know for what. I don't know if this was like a late Mother's Day gift or something. It could have been, or I could have just bought it. I don't really remember, but I here have the Adept Cosmetics Flying Fiddles palette. I don't know if they're discontinuing this or not. Over the past, month or so, I think a time or two it went on sale for like half off, which is crazy. Adept has a great formula. I think that this is one of their most neutral looking palettes, which is what speaks to me. This has like colorful neutrals in here, and I think it is so gorgeous. Lots of blues and greens. I think that the mattes perform really well, but all three of these mattes, well, especially the two of these, are very purpley considering there's no purples in this palette. So I would have liked them to be a little bit more of like browns, but I do think that this one's really pretty, and they all perform really well. With Adept shades, I have to swatch them on my hand next to the mattes that I'm going to be using because these are so multi-dimensional. Sometimes they pull different on my eye than I anticipate them looking. That happens with Odin's Eye too, and just like other multi-chromes. So I would say if you've had that issue like me, just swatch your color combo on your hand to see what you think. But these do perform really, really well. I think Adept has a great formula. So really happy to have that one, even though the packaging is literally hideous and has nothing to do with the colors on the inside. Just bleh. I would feel like with this packaging I would expect something like just cool tone, rosy, grays, I don't know. Then from Skeepers, I had been approved for the influencer campaigns, which now means that I have access to certain products I didn't have before, and I have 5 credits instead of just 2. And I had gotten mostly different skincare products. So I had gotten like the Elemis cleansing balm, which I don't like. It burns my eyes and I feel like it leaves a film on my skin. I've gotten some products from The Ordinary, a clarifying serum, which I thought was really nice, and then like an under eye serum, which did nothing. And then I don't remember what else, but I had also, the one makeup product I got was the Ciel Bronze and Protect SPF 50. This is Bronze 01. I haven't seen any new Ciel in there in a really long time, so I guess I got lucky. And this is a really great light shade that is kind of more neutral, which is nice. And it does have a little dropper, so I have used this as a foundation deepener and as a liquid bronzer, and it works well in both ways, but I think that I prefer this as a liquid bronzer. I think it has enough pigment that I can use it that way, and I think this is great. I have some other liquid formulas I've been using a little bit more than this one, but I just feel like in general my creams are a little bit easier to work with, but I do think that this one does apply really nicely. I like to apply my liquid cheek products with like a beauty blender. Perfect. So I would recommend this one if you have a shade that looks a good match for you. Then lastly, I gotten some different skincare PR, but the makeup PR I had gotten was from Buxom. I think they had set up like a new affiliate program, and they asked if I wanted any restock, so I chose some new products that I had not gotten. So this was the Powerful Plump and Repair Lip Butter. I don't like this. I've decluttered it, but I just haven't given it to anybody yet. This is a little bit too thick on my lips, but it, just feels like, it's not smooth. It's just thick and not in necessarily like a hydrating way. So like, no, I say don't get that. Then from the Plump Shot Multi-Chrome collection, they had sent this to me, except this Enchanted Berry shade was sold out at the time. So, me, I like to complete a collection. So I asked if they could send this to me, and it is a really pretty color. It's got like red and orange and pink and yellow. And this is the formula that burns your lips. I do have lip swatches of this whole collection, and they are more subtle on the lips than they look. Especially for me, I just put these on bare lips. If you put these over a lipstick, or if you had filled in your lips with a lip liner or a liquid lipstick or something, I think they would show even more. But I like the fact that they do show up, but it doesn't look metallic crazy. So this is something that I do recommend. I think it's really fun, and this is something I'm going to be hanging on to. So like I said, not the best overall. We're about like 50-50 here. So I hope that you guys enjoy. I know this was a really short video, but I was like, no, I don't want to skip it. I still want to do it, give you guys my thoughts on these things. But I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.